Okay, because this is to be a question that certainly it could stump you, and it's a multiple choice question. And the point of multiple choice question is to get the right answer. Of course, if you're panicking, I would guess at something. Uh, what you're going to find out though, a lot of exams you're going to be given are multiple choice, and there's no use of a calculator. For example, if you have a calculator here, you could actually just do some. Like for example, the first one's just ridiculous, but you could do 8 to the 8, and you could do this one over here. And by 8 to the 8 doesn't work, you could do 40 to the 40, and it'd be almost like a trivial thing. And then you could do 2 to the 2048, and you start to realize that none of these things are working out. But I also want to point out, if you're using a calculator, you're going to be horribly confused by the numbers that the calculator is presenting to you. All right. So what I want to claim is that a calculator is probably going to be hurtful. So what I want to do is I want to rewrite the 2 to the 2048, and I would like to get in the form where it's going to be like a to the a. If I get that form over there. And why is that? That's what the form they want. So let me take a look at it, and I'll go one step at a time. So the first thing I do is, 2, and since I see a 2 there, I see 2 times, that would be 1,000, let's see, 24, right? And then I would just use the rules of exponents, and this would be 2 squared to the 1,024. And what's that going to be? 4 to the 1,024. Now I'm going to kind of do it again. And I'll write 4 down, and then a 2, and that's going to be 512 now. And what do you get over there? Well, you can get 4 squared now. It's getting a little bit simple for me. It's going to be 16 to the 512. All right, a little more manageable. Keep going through it. And I'm going to say 16, and then it's going to be 2 times, let's see, 256. So now I'm going to get 16 squared. A little more complicated. Let's do 16 squared for you. That's going to give you, let's see, 6 times 6 is 36. Then you get 6 and 3, which is 9. And then you get 160. That's going to be 6. 9 and 6 is 15. Wow, look at that. 256 to the 256. So now I know, like, x to the x is the same thing as 256 to the 256. So now I know x is 256. All right? Let me go to the k. I want to put in the key, I just do this, what I just said I was going to do. I did all this business over here until I figure it out. So the correct choice is D. Again, that's the choice that we chose, all right? Now, I realize some students are looking to say, well, I wonder if I could use logs to do that. And you get x to the x, and then you get, 2 to the 2048. And if you take logs of both sides, you can get x. Let's say you're using log base 2, for example. You're going to get log base 2 of x, and that would equal 2048. By the way, I'm not saying it's not manageable at that point. I'm just saying I don't think it really helped me all that much, other than the fact that I do know there's an integer result over here. Then the question is, what would that be? I'm going to say I would say it's too much here, too much to think about this. And certainly what I'm going to claim to you that going back to what you learned, sort of like in very basic algebra, will work out. And what are we basically using? Just the rules of the exponents. That's all we're using. And that's pretty simple to do, and rules that you should know about. Thank you so much for paying attention.